What is that called?
Sapling.
That looks like the Exorcist walk. Walk like that. That is creepy. Very good.
everybody to understand I'm not trying to pick on anyone, but when it comes to Summer, I have a special place in my heart for her. And when I see people trying to manipulate the situation for personal gain and using her story to do it, it upsets me. Now, Ziggy V isn't the first person to do it. She won't be the last. And in my opinion, there are other people involved. A lot of the creators that Ziggy V has decided to share her story with are also questionable people. They've lost their channels before. They've done very questionable things. They've made outrageous statements about people surrounding Summer's case. And they are not that credible. So, I'm saying, when you got all these people in one spot, you've got to be questioned. You've got to question the integrity of what they're attempting to do. I left out a lot of things on Ziggy V's background check. I left out a lot of other stuff because I'm not trying to just pick on one person, because I think this has many more people involved and they all have the same goal, and that's to manipulate the situation for their own personal gain. But I've laid it out there. I'll let you decide what you think.
What is that called? That looks like the Exorcist walk. Walk like that. That is creepy. Very good.
you notice, my co-host is in absence. Lean over. Oh, you're too short. You can't sit in the chair and be on camera, can you?
I'm standing up now.
Oh, Harley's around the camera, man. Come on, Harley, get out from under there. Please don't pull the cord.
Hello.
Say hi, everybody. It's a happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
That's good. I like the way you say it. Share everybody your exorcist walk video.
Go back to the clap walk.
That's creepy, ain't it? We're going to make us a scene from The Exorcist. I'm going to get you to do it walking down our staircase.
Oh, okay.
Think that'd be creepy?
Yeah.
Would you be scared to watch it? I would, right?
Yeah, because he's a scaredy cat.
How dare you call me such? I'm the bravest man in the house.
Then why would you say you're scared of a human that's doing a regular back bend?
Because people weren't meant to walk that way. There's a reason people shouldn't be walking that way.
Well,
it's creepy.
It's normal because I don't have a spine.
Apparently not, the way you can be in. Where's your mother at?
Being a slowpoke as always.
She's
her,
a slowpoke?
Yeah, she's doing her makeup.
How long does it take mommy to do her makeup on average?
About like an hour. Or 20 minutes.
An hour would be super fast. About 3, right? Alright.
When she's not even going anywhere.
Alright. These people are the true crime genre, so you got to get out of here. Go upstairs, tell mommy we ain't got all day.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye. And you stay off the live, too. Hey, we keep it real around here, around JDTC. How is everybody this morning?
She said.
All right, now, I said we've started. You got to go. Be good. Okay? How's everybody's Memorial Day starting off? Man, the weather is nice here. I'm excited for that. Oh, man, but I got to go get some propane. I'm sure somebody's open that's got some propane tanks outside. Out of propane. Just found out. Well, did y'all watch yesterday's video? What'd y'all think about it? Let me know. Did you like it? Didn't like it? Think I'm a horrible person for showing it. Anyway, I'm a big boy, thick-skinned. I can take it. I got a new technique for smart-ass comments on the videos, though. I just pin them to the top. We take a loved it, good, liked it, good, thumbs up, good. I know there's somebody in here lurking. I know there is. Be surprised how many people. I don't know. I tell you, I spent a solid 20 hours personally, and that's not including the people that helped me looking this stuff up. And Jessie can vouch for it. She helped me. I left out a ton of stuff from the background check because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to discredit the false information that was produced from this. Thank you. I've been waiting for someone to expose her just BS. Did you see the email I sent this morning? It was about, yeah, I did. I watched the video, Barbara, this morning. I seen some other stuff. It's just crazy. I don't know if I seen another video. I don't know if it was the one you seen or not. I don't know if all that's true. That is just weird, but I just don't understand how that can all be true. So send me. I said hi, Tina. But what me and Barbara was talking about was there's videos out about Jonathan Lee Riches, and one of them says that he has sued everybody pretty much in the United States. They were naming off, and it was crazy because it was like George Bush, the Kardashians. I mean, it said that he held the record for Guinness Book of World Records for the most lawsuits filed. And then it said that he filed a lawsuit against Guinness Book for telling he had the record. So, I don't my YouTube's being crazy too. The comments keep freezing. I'm assuming that's what happened in the beginning because there was like a few people in here and just nobody had said anything for 10 minutes. I was like, that can't be right. I don't know though, man. Have y'all heard that? Do y'all think any of that's true about him? Is he one quick to bring the lawsuit? I mean, for sure, I don't know. Because I only seen one video. Y'all know me. I'm a skeptic. I tell you though, that stuff about the FBI receipt, I'm telling you, it does not make sense. No matter what, that revision number is so old. To me, that doesn't make sense at all. I don't know how you explain that. Wish X, I'm a member there, and Miss D said they're BFFs, so which tells me she knows, and that upsets me. I'm done. I'm pulling all my memberships. Magenta, I'm telling you, I have spent so much time looking into this. And after seeing a background check and the revision number, I just can't get by the revision number. I'm a former federal employee. We never used outdated forms. I know. And now I wasn't 100% sure about this, but I'm fairly sure. Those revision numbers are just dates. The revision she has was revised in 94, is what it looks like to me. And the latest one come in 2015. Now, I could see if it had just happened, right? But seems like an awful long time to be carrying around old revisions. You know, I mean, I can't get by. And, you know, after I dived into the social media, you know, it's suspicious as hell to me. And, you know, also there's one thing in this that upset me greatly, and that is there's a cancer claim. And it's a few years old now. I'm not saying it's not true, but my dad, he died of cancer. My grandpa died of cancer. I've watched two men that I looked up to and still do, of course, but I seen them wither away. You know, I had to carry my dad to the bathroom, and I've seen what it does to people, and it's horrible. And I pray that nobody, I know it happens, but anyway, happy Memorial Day to everybody. My dad was a sailor. Cuss like one too, sometimes. If you got excited. I got myself all upset thinking about my dad, and cancer, and all that, and it being Memorial Day. My mom has his dog tag. She's trying to find them for me. I want those. She's been looking for them for months. They gave me the military funeral, and I got a little felt pack. It's got the shell casings in it, and we're gonna make keychains for me and my brother and my sister and my niece and everybody. I think she may have a thyroid problem, but I don't think it is cancer. I have a thyroid problem too. So do I, Joy. I have a Hashimoto's disease. It's about the worst. I've been to about 3 specialists, and they tell me my number is the worst one they ever seen on whatever the count is. It's like supposed to be 3.5 to 6.5. Mine's been up in the 300s. Makes me feel like shit all the time. But I ain't fundraising off of it either, am I? I don't know. I don't know what to say about it all. I hate that people do that, man. You know, I really do. But happy Memorial Day. Y'all got anybody you want me to give them a shout out on the Memorial Day? You want to put their names up? I'll read them off. You know, I know a lot of people have family that was in the military. My grandpa was in World War II. He was a gunner on the back of a supply chain. Shit, I can't think of the word. I'm having a slow day here. Convoy. There you go. Gunner. Has any names I wanted to shout out? Mom had lung cancer, fit as a fiddle. Apart from that, you know, cancer's just a weird thing, man. My great grandpa, he smoked his whole life, ate eggs and bacon every morning for breakfast, lived to be 96. You know, it's a weird thing. I swear, I think there's something in some people's genes that fight it off. But I think a lot of the reason we have cancer so bad now is all the additives in food and shit like now. I think if people still live like back in the day off the land, we wouldn't have the issues we have now. Got another email yesterday about the new, I don't know, it seems like her fame is growing daily. And that's the woman that's my father, Army, my grandfather, Air Force, my granny, Air Force, all were in the military. Thank all who have served that has given me my freedom. Oh, that's awesome, Carrie. Your granny in the Air Force, that's really awesome because that was, you know, if she's your granny, I'm assuming, you know, that was back in the day a ways. And, you know, wasn't a lot of women in the military back then. Just watch Harsh Reality Channel regarding summer, possible connections between drugs on the hill, particularly meth milk, regarding the milk jugs in the back of Grannis's truck. Stretch at most. You know, I've been on the mindset lately that there is something going on out there between all the people that live out there. I don't know what they're a part of. My grandpa was at Dunkirk. That's awesome. My dad was an ambulance driver in World War I. He passed 45 years ago. Oh, that's awesome. Mom was RAF too. I'm thinking you're from across the pond. I don't want to guess exact because I usually get it wrong. And you're talking about the Royal Air Force. Is that what RAF is? Or Reserve Air Force? And I just blew that, and you're actually from Tennessee. let me know. By the way, Dad was submariner, Irish. I had a chance to do that, and I was like, just scares me being underwater and somehow. I always thought drowning would be a horrible way to go, especially to know it. I think it's drugs and land. I think something. I really do. My son and daughter-in-law are Marines. My father was Navy. He's alive. He would be 103. Oh, God bless them. And thank them for their service from us. Royal British Air Force. Okay. Just lost my cousin to cancer. It's horrible, Suzette. You know it? It's horrible. And it's bad. You beggars suck. My own father had a leg amputated when his toes fell off the other foot because they didn't want to start cutting. No handicap place because someone may need it worse. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. 2 cousins to cancer in 5 weeks. Oh, God bless you, Barbara. Bad. Runs bad in some families too. I've noticed that. My dad served in Vietnam, drove a helicopter. My brother does that, helicopters. Well, he don't anymore, but he used to. You certainly have quite a few British, Irish viewers. Yeah, me and people from across the pond are, I don't know what you call it, like thinkers, possibly. Not sure. Not sure what you refer to that as. My dad passed away June 15th of 18. Country Christian, God bless him. 2 cousins cancer in 5 weeks. Man, boy, that's awful. Anyway, I was getting ready to start talking about the psychic that makes all these claims now that she speaks to Summer on the daily. Somebody sent me a very long email, and they was telling me what she seems to do is pull something that somebody has just kind of put out there and then match that Summer had mentioned stuff like that to her, just told her that. And people are just like falling for it, hook, line, and sinker. Be like, man, that was just on what's his name's channel, and she's like setting up her interpretations by people that think she hadn't seen this or this. You know what I'm saying? And they're thinking she's just pulling it out of midair. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not gonna give her any more publicity. But they wrote me a really long email and was talking about it and giving me examples and stuff. And it's just wild. And people just buy this shit hook, line, and sinker. That was meant to be an at George Cross. Sorry, no glasses on. All gave some gave all. Yeah, God bless them that did too. No, it's not. It's not a credible psychic. No, I'm not saying that. Y'all know I try to keep it open-minded, and y'all know Brandy's a big fan. I don't bash psychics, but scam artists, yeah, I'm going to bash you. If you're going to give 6 scenarios in 2 weeks about what happened to Summer, I got a problem with that. Don't give them time of age on. Yeah, I'm not. Also, 40 years of the Falklands invasion, so respect to each and every falling of every war. Yes, absolutely. Just started watching. Hello, Taylor. Taylor's out now. She was dying to get in the comments. Brandon blocked her. Had to. Can't have her in the lives. We talk about weird stuff. She knows who Summer is, but she don't know a bunch of details. I have a question. If she was sold like everybody said, how did Dawn and Candace get her back to put her somewhere or bury her. Think about that. I don't know. Like I said, I allow everybody to have their own theories and opinions. But, you know, have, an opinion. Don't change it on the daily and act like you're a psychic. And the less reputable ones, the ones that are, I know, just making shit up, that's what they do. And then, when something happens, they'll go back and see, look, in my number 678th scenario, I was spot on. Well, of course you were. If I get 10, 20 guesses at something, I'm going to be spot on too. And that's what some of these scammers are doing. Oh, John, you seem down today. Hope you cheer up. Yeah, I'm down, man. I am pissed. I put so much time and effort into doing research, and my video did horrible, and I don't understand why. So I guess most people don't care about truth and stuff. They'd rather know who's mad at somebody. It's a no-win. It's a no-win. I got bad news later. Tell me we'll share with y'all. Well, I don't know. A lot of you probably won't think it's bad news. If psychics were real, someone would have been found a long time ago. And like I said, I'm not trying to discredit every psychic. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a certain one that keeps putting thumbnails out that are just... I don't know. I can't stand a big clickbait ass thumbnail anyway. And when you make them and they're just horrific statements, it upsets me. You're right. Most people are more into the fighting, at least you have integrity. Yeah. And it's not popular. Haven't watched it yet. I'll let you know. Go watch it, Mama Man. Tell me what you think. I played it earlier in the live for some people. And it's disappointing when you spend as much time as I did. And Jesse helped me with it, and somebody else helped me with it. They don't want to be named, and I don't blame them. Jesse might not want to be in, but I'm sorry. I don't want to draw any heat your way, because trust me, I get a lot of it. Anytime I talk about that situation, they come out of the damn woodwork to defend it. And like I said, I left a lot out. A lot. Because it wasn't just about destroying somebody. It was about I just wish people would see what's just out there. I think Summer Moon Wells was taken from Dawn because he owed money. I believe there's a dark underground society and ring of people that worship Satan. Summer Moon Wells was taken 2 days before. You could be right on all that, Misty. That's what makes me think when you look at that, is that area, what's going on there that you would get in debt to. And it could be many different things, in my opinion. Could have been lost a ton of damn money at chicken fights. But I think, oh, that's crazy. Hey, they do it and they gamble for a reason. People put a lot of time into raising these chickens and all this shit. You could get in a big debt doing that, and you never know. Could be out there cooking something they shouldn't be, and that's why a lot of people didn't want their land searched. They had something to hide. And all these people could be in on it together because they all seem shady as hell. So I can't do the psychic stuff. If you make enough guesses, you're bound to be right with one of them. Exactly. And that's what the ones that I can't respect, is the one that make tons of guesses. And I don't know, man. It blows my mind how unpopular actually presenting facts and truth is in the true crime community. Or someone has a grow operation, possibly, you know. Marijuana is still not legal in Tennessee, so anywhere there's money to be made and an environment to do it in, you can put anything in that, you know, fill in the gaps, and it could be that, you know. In the middle of no damn where, perfect for nefarious goings on. Yes, exactly. You're exactly right. And that seems to be the situation. I didn't come over to YouTube until August, early September. I can't believe some of the stuff I see on here. It's amazing, Jennifer. And what's amazing is the followings these people have. I could see it if, you know, some people believe it, but people are just so willing to go along with shit and not question it. You know, no critical thinking goes on. I love me some Donna's The Psychic Bath to say the first time I saw Harsh's crazy lighting, I thought he was one by, but not me. Donna has proven herself. Yeah, Harsh does have the psychic lighting, don't he? The background check showed me some of what I'm talking about there. Jesse's seen it too. Jesse can vouch for it. She's seen the background check. I left tons out. Let's just say that. She can vouch for that. Now, how much faith you gonna have with somebody that has that checkered of a history and has no real proof of what she's saying? And I'm not as much saying that she didn't talk to her. I think that is possible that she talked to her. I'm saying I think Grandis would have told her the gist of it, the same as Candace, and they had all been going along with. And I think that's what happened. And I think if she did talk to the FBI, she told the same story that Grandis told, that Candace told. And she's telling us something different, because I don't think she's going to lie to the FBI and make into the stuff that nobody's ever heard and all that. That's my theory on that. And honestly, if you were somebody's friend and they had told you that, you know, you should report that to the police, and then that should be the end of it, you know. But you decide to call yourself someone's friend and then make the rounds on YouTube telling the story and all that stuff. I mean, explain to me how somebody can get behind that. Like, that's cool. You get with that particular area and notice the incredibly high levels of both missing child, adult, including convicted SOs, like you mentioned a few months back, still shocks me. Yeah, and when I was doing background checks, it would show, I was looking in the area, and it would show people that are around somebody. And there's somebody that has an SO very close to them that I hadn't heard about. I don't know if anybody has yet, and I'm trying to confirm this, and if I do, y'all will hear about it. Ziggy is a channel. It's named Ziggy. It's a woman. She does a Summer Wells. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about Ziggy V. My dad passed of cancer. I took care of him at home. It's awful. I've seen it with my dad and my grandpa, and it's rough. There are two Ziggies. Is somebody confused about the Ziggy thing? I've been in this a while. There's a lot of people happen to have the same name as each other. Gets confusing as hell sometimes. Happy Memorial Day to JDTC and everyone. Happy Memorial Day, Kimmy. What's wrong?
Hey, get ready.
Why? Everything going bad for you this morning? Yeah, me too. Ziggy V equals Grandis's friend. Ziggy equals YouTube channel. Exactly. But Ziggy V's been on Ziggy. Really want to blow your mind. Think about that. Well, and to be honest, Ziggy's a channel and Ziggy V's a dog. If you want to keep it real, that's keeping it real, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a slur. Ziggy V is an actual dog. That's the dog's name. Ziggy V. Like you'd be like, come here, Ziggy.
It's cutting off my head.
Scoot over.
Good morning, y'all. Everyone.
Y'all like the background today? It's our video background. We said Memorial Day, right?
Yep.
Whose idea was that?
Mine.
Bullshit. John, come. If it's a slick idea, this dude's behind it.
Look, I got my earrings on and glass with me. They match. They're red, black, and blue. See?
Oh, cool. Oh, they are, ain't they?
Mm-hmm. I like them. What are we talking about? I was having issues this morning getting ready. Everything going wrong. So.
Talking about what a kick in the ass it is to do 20 hours of research for a video and get 17 views.
Yeah. He did work a long time on that video. Didn't you?
No, I want you to tell them your thoughts on it honestly, like you was telling me how I blew all this time. Brandy was on my ass about it. Oh, you've been working on that video for days, done nothing else.
2 days.
Right?
All day, yeah. At least the information's out there. You know.
I've done my part.
Yeah.
Right? When all this shit comes out and everybody's like, what? They can be like, oh shit.
John Davis.
That John Davis true crime guy. He was exactly right.
This makes you think too, if that was a fraud, all these other YouTubers, some of them might have been real, but I don't know. I would have to look at the paper, you know. Didn't other creators have the same paper?
One of them.
Yeah. So.
God, don't say their name out loud or they'll appear.
Okay.
I ain't in the mood for that shit this morning.
No.
You know it?
Yeah. Thank y'all for being here.
Don't be discouraged. You save at least one person from giving her a camper. Yeah. Somebody in the comments was like, and I damn near give her a camper.
Clear title.
Clear title.
Hmm.
And what was so funny is the next comment was, we'll sell that camper.
Yeah.
We run like a, what's that thing? What's a Craigslist in our comments.
That's funny. Isn't it?
Yeah. Please keep my husband in your prayers. He is scheduled to have biopsy on his trachea next Tuesday. So worried because his mother and father both had cancer in their trachea and it spread so fast. Oh God, everybody pray for Nana T's husband to have some good results. Allegedly, good to see you, John and Miss in chat.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So vote on when the movie of this particular case gets made. You're definitely being played by Brad Pitt, I promise.
That'd be cool.
You think we'll be in the movie?
I don't know.
There was one YouTuber that was right, and he was honest, and he was shunned by the YouTube community, right?
Yeah.
That'll be me. I'll be like a martyr after this shit's over. You know it?
Yep.
There's one dude that did his homework, and yet he was ignored.
They don't fit their narrative. Okay?
What blows my mind too is,
watch it.
Right? My Andrew video has 35,000 views where I crack on Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
My video where I spend 20 hours and I'd say Jesse had 10 hours in on doing helping research, and the unknown person that helped out, and it has 12 views.
12? Are you being sarcastic?
You know, I'm being sarcastic, but I mean, compared to the 35,000, it might as well be 12,
Yeah.
right?
That just shows you what I don't know the rhyme or reason why YouTube picks the videos they do.
And then some wise ass wants to put in the comments, how dare you question Ziggy V when you have a super thanks button?
Don't everybody have super thanks? Well,
So I pinned that comment.
you can.
And by the end of it, she's like, I wasn't trying to be mean. Right? No. You thought I was just like all these other sleaze balls that scroll YouTube Cash Apps and PayPal's 24/7, and you thought you could smart ass me over it, and you found out using the wrong channel.
Yeah. The thing too, we're creators. It's our job. So, you know, it's not bad getting money because that's what we do. You know, they're just some who knows, you know, it comes on people's channels. So I don't know. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, we're getting ready to be less of creators.
So,
because I'm going to be a landscaper this summer. YouTube don't pay, to be honest. It has more than that, LOL. It ain't got many, Jesse. It may be because it's a holiday weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I have to guard at that pinned comment. Way to kick the shit out of the camera.
I'll fix it. Hold on with my foot. See, I end up kicking it, and I'm under the desk.
And she's 8 feet from it.
Okay, quit bitching. Let's have a good day. We appreciate y'all. I know y'all watched it. Every one of y'all, didn't you?
Yeah, because I played it before the live. I said, the hell with it. I might as well show it.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Put way too much time into this shit.
I was wondering where Candace was, and they're saying Georgia. I don't know if it's true, but Georgia.
Why would the sheriff use past tense for Summer just 2 days after she was reported missing? This isn't a psychic thing. You can look it up.
I don't know. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Did he?
I have to check it out. He might have.
Maybe he knows something we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I made us a highlight list. I already made it over the crazy psychic. Those whose name we do not say. The one man you've been watching that changes her prediction every day. And then I was telling you about that long ass email I got where the lady explained what she was doing, and she had gave examples of how she was taking something some YouTuber would talk about and then say Summer said it. Summer talked to her and said it.
See, those kind of psychics give other ones bad names.
That's what I was talking about too. I was like, you know, and people were like, Dawn, tell me it wasn't Dawn. I was like, no.
No, it wasn't her.
It wasn't somebody that at least, you know, will pick. You know, tell their story. This person changes their
story every time they do a new video.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I was like, well, damn, if I make 500 guesses at something, one of them's going to be right.
Anybody could do that.
You know?
Yeah,
and I've noticed that person's growing daily. She used clickbait ass headlines saying horrible shit.
Well, that's what people like.
That's what I was saying, man. YouTube is not for morals.
All right.
John, is this an English person by chance?
You tell them their name, can't you?
I know. I don't want to send them any more views.
I'm sure you can find it if you look. About the dog.
Yeah. If you want to say it bad enough, just Google or search horrible shit that could have happened in the Summer Wales case, and they have a video about it, I would say. I know who you're referring to. Stopped watching her a long time ago. Cuckoo Bird. Yeah. Well, no, she ain't. She's crazy for Cuckoo Puffs, but she ain't a crackpot because she knows what she's doing. You know that?
Yeah.
And I don't know who this is, but My opinion, FBI need to take over the case. I think all the people calling into Hawkins County is simply overloaded the small town department. Yes, I agree with that. I think there needs more manpower.
I agree. I about did it again. I didn't know. I didn't kick it.
What was we talking about?
Hawkins or the law enforcement.
Damn, I had somewhere I was going with it. Shit. Kansas is in Georgia, you say? Did you see the video where AH told H he was a mistake and he wants a DNA test to prove H is his?
Yeah, I was getting ready to talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to make a video about Mr. Andrew and what he's been up to.
I think he's doing that to get people to go to his channel to start drama.
Yeah.
But it's awful to say that about
your child. You can read him like a book. It's so simple to see what he's up to right now.
Yeah.
His channel got gone for whatever reason. All right. He went for weeks and had 20, 30 subscribers. Then he was like,
this is not working.
People ain't coming back. Let me talk about my son. Started doing that. Then the next thing you know, Summer Wells starts popping up. And it's working. Tripled since he did it. Ain't he?
And he's over here in our chat, and we get bitch chat because we mentioned something about H.
Yeah, he has enough nerve to be in my chat, laying back, I guess, and say, don't talk about my son. Dude, when you told your son he was a mistake, you gave up any rights to anything that has to do with him. That is the biggest piece of shit move I can think of as a dad.
Yeah. And H has probably had a hard life, and he don't have a role model, a male role model in his life, you know? So.
You can't be...
that really messes up a kid, I think. Especially your dad saying that stuff about you. You know?
My dad, I did shit that should make him want to just end me. You know?
Yeah.
And my dad never said anything like that. You know?
You don't tell a kid that. That'll stay with him a long time. Forever, probably.
If a kid does something really bad, how my dad handled it was he would tell me he was disappointed. And that was worse than, and back when I was growing up, you get that ass beat. My dad had a big old leather belt. And one time I remember me and my brother, we thought Dad and Mom was at work. It'd be a good chance to let off firecrackers in the bedroom. Right? We were dumbasses. He comes home for some odd reason. My dad worked 80 hours a week. For some odd reason, 10 minutes after we let him off, and he's like, one of you dumbasses been letting off firecrackers in the house. I was like, oh, shit.
Not me.
Not us, Dad. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Firecrackers? I don't smell shit. Anyway, he goes upstairs. He's in our bedroom. And he opens up the drawer. And I swear to God, it's like he was Sherlock Holmes or something. Why he did that, I don't know, still. And there it is. That's what we had been doing. We had a drawer, and we'd like throw them in the drawer and shut it. I don't know. We were dumb, right? He opens up the drawer, boom, right there it is, busted. He is pissed. He says, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to get my belt. I think you know what's next. So he goes downstairs to get his belt, right? My brother has the genius idea. I'm going to stick a book down the back of my pants to cushion the blow. My old man grabs you. What he would do is he'd turn you and he'd hold one arm so you couldn't get away, right? And then start tearing that ass up. He hits my brother one time, right? And it's like, thud. The sound of it echoed. You could tell it wasn't his ass, you know, that it was, he was hitting something. My dad found the book. He took the book out. He beat my brother's ass to what would probably get you put in jail for sure nowadays. Then he looked at me and he said, "You gonna get it twice as bad too?" And I was like, "What? What did I do?" And he's like, "For not telling me." And I got it just as bad
Because of Richard.
because of my brother for not being a narc.
We did something similar. My mom had a ping pong paddle. What's our paddle? We glued cotton balls onto it. She got pissed.
Glued cotton balls onto the ping pong paddle. You went all arts and crafts on its ass, didn't you?
It was my idea. So, Mom did. She barely used it,
But anyway, the point of my little story there was, it hurt me 10 times worse, my dad telling me he was disappointed in me than it did him beating the shit out of me. You know?
Yeah.
And when I say beating the shit out of me, I don't mean he hit me in the face. I mean, he tore my ass up with a belt.
Old style discipline.
But the thing that would hurt me worse was him telling me he was disappointed in me.
Yeah.
And so to have your dad tell you you were a mistake.
You don't do that, Andrew. Andrew, you don't do that to your boy.
And Brandy knows this, and there's other people that know it too. I really give Andrew the benefit of the doubt on a lot of shit.
Yeah, we tried. But
I tried extremely hard. And when I seen that, I said, no.
Can't do it.
You know? Yeah, that was it for me. After I seen that, I was like, even if I wanted to like Andrew now, wanted him to not be a bad guy, I can't look over that. That every time I think about that, it just pisses me off to no end. That is just such a punk thing to do to me, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah. You don't do that.
And he acts like, H is the only one that has acted up, that he's just done so much shit, and all that. I got news for him. I was probably as bad as H. I didn't do the weird, like the carjacking, insinuation, that kind of stuff, but I drank, I cussed, I chased girls constantly 24/7. I was a hell of a teenager, and H is no worse than a lot of teenagers. What the difference is, I had a good dad that kept at me and, instilled a good work ethic in me and other stuff. And I grew out of the bullshit, right? And H would too, if he had somebody steering him in the right direction. You got Andrew saying, making excuses for why he won't have him for the summer, telling him he's a mistake. You think that's, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And when you're a dad, you don't get the option of giving up,
No, a lot of dads do, but you don't have the option.
No, a lot of dads don't. A lot of donors do.
Yeah.
And that's all you have amounted to at this point, is a donor. Don't call yourself a dad, because a dad wouldn't say that to his son. You need to beg that boy for forgiveness. And if you ain't willing to do that, then I hope nobody watches your bullshit. And if you're laying back and chat, you can go ahead and throw us a shout out. Hell, I'll bring you up if you want to talk about it. No, I won't, because I'm not going to give you the attention that apparently you're trying to get. I think now it's come down to where you think if you're just this big ass, people are going to flutter to it, and it's not going to work. You took your little panda bullshit down, then you put it back up.
Because he was asked, didn't he ask you?
I asked him to. I said, because I seen I tried to give Andrew a chance. I told him, I said, if you would straighten up, something about you people seem to kind of like, I was like, but the people that are attracted to this panda bullshit and stuff like that, they're not people you can depend on. They're not going to be loyal to you.
Right.
And he took his panda down. Then 2 weeks later, I guess he was like, "Oh man, I gotta be the ass. Nobody wants to watch me." So he put it back up. That's when I had enough. Have you seen what his brother says about him? He calls him out a lot. I've heard about it. I got.
No, I haven't. What do you say about him? Jeffy. Is that his name? Jeffy.
Jeffy, I guess. I got a lot of stuff to put together, and yeah, it's going to come out soon. Some of it's already out, but the people that put it out ain't got half the subscribers I do. So when I put it out, I hope it gains more traction.
Yeah.
People just quit watching.
Yeah, somebody.
Because until he comes up and just makes him a 10-minute video apologizing for what he's done to his son, you know, and you need to do it to him in person. I don't have nothing nice to say.
Somebody in chat said you're a parent for life, and that's the truth, you know. You parent your kids forever as long as you alive. Teach them something.
You know, and they said, I know people talk about that dude. I still don't get if that's actually his brother or not. Ericon, I think, who they talk about. Is that the heavyset dude with the beard? Is that Ericon?
Ericon. I knew Jeffy. I don't know that
I
person.
thought Jeffy was Ericon or whatever the hell their name is. Anyway, I don't like him either. He's weird as shit. He's strange. Something wrong with that dude too. You know? And I tell you, Andrew had some decent people around him as mods. I know he did. You know?
Try and give him a chance.
A lot of people had tried to give him a chance. And I tell you, I know one person that was tried to give him a chance, and she's a great person. And he run her off, and he run some of the other, what seemed to be good people off. I don't know. And that's why he's in desperation mode now, talking about his son in summer. I've never watched Andrew either, so I stay a little lost on a lot of these people. Jeffy isn't his real brother. Yeah, there we go. I didn't think so.
He just calls him brother.
Oh, there we go. Get that, y'all.
What? Why are they doing that to us?
We got to go in the settings. Somebody showed me how to do that. I forgot about it. After this one, we won't have to work on that. You can like put words to rule them out. They're usually in their stuff, and they'll stop coming up.
Jesse's on top of that.
I'm that bitch mama bear. You're one of them that, like I said, you seem all right to me. And I know you've left him too. H has been filled by so many adults. Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. And Allie, I don't know about her parenting skills.
Thank y'all for be on the lookout for those. Those are on the uprise for some reason.
What? All the dirty messages.
Yeah. Somebody saying they were Bernard was in here at the beginning.
Benny?
Bernard.
Is that his name? Esquire?
Bernard Q. Esquire.
That's what I thought. I thought that was his real last name. I didn't know. It's Keys, right?
Esquire.
Benny Esquire. Hi, Benny. Welcome. If you're still in here.
Why do you get naked troll stuff after you start talking about Andrew?
Yeah, that happened the other day.
Was the timing the same the other day?
Yeah. Andrew might be sending him over here.
Yeah, probably.
That's not nice.
Let's not speak his name anymore. He'll show up. Ugh.
Bad if you're doing that. I'm going to get you. Remember you said that's why his channel's taken down. Because of bots.
I got an audio clip of his ass that's going to be hilarious, though. I wouldn't make anything else, but I got something I just cannot pass up. It is freaking hilarious. Should I play it?
What is it? Yeah, you can.
Him ranting. Oh man, it's got some. It's kind of dirty though. I don't know if I should play it or not. Hey Jesse, do you think it'd be okay if I played that audio clip I got? I'm not talking language-wise. I'm talking, would anybody get mad, you think, that it came from wise? I don't go on his chats any longer because his mods don't like my comments. I haven't. I tell you what, even though he's really digging at using Summer and H to help get his people back, I noticed the other day, I didn't see shit that had over 100 views except like 1-2 things. So it's still a struggle. I think he's played himself out. You know what?
Yeah.
Where's my phone at?
It,
You see it?
it's over here, I think. I hate my coffee cooked. I'm not going nowhere, Hardy.
I tell you, I'm just going to play it until the part I find hilarious, and then I'm going to stop it because I know some of it's pretty damn lewd. I hope nobody gets mad about it. I'm talking about the, it's just an audio clip I was sent. Do y'all think that would be okay to play? It's just the audio I got sent. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Just love that flag. Thank you, Pirata Blaze. And y'all, I ain't no sellout. This is the background for my videos. But we thought it would be cool to do the live in front of it today where it's Memorial Day. So I'm not no sellout. This thing's here constantly, 24/7. Gotta find it. Now listen, if anybody got any kids around them, you might want to get them out of the room because, like I said, this is some lewd stuff. Some of it. Just bear with me. My kid is at school. Shoot, bad words galore. Your kid is at school on Memorial Day? I can't remember what it is. Yes, let the flag. Thank you, everybody. What the hell?
Is that my phone?
No, it's mine. I'm trying to play this. Can't open file my ass. Open the damn file. Earbuds, LOL. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, y'all just bear with me. Hello, Mike. Yeah. Come here and talk up a storm so I can find this.
Talk up a storm.
I downloaded it a while back, so it should be on here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I think that's.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to find it.
I didn't say narrate. I said talk to him.
He's scrolling up down, trying to find it.
I told you, that's why I told you to watch the live, watch the videos before you went live.
Well, you better wait till after family went home. Family went home.
I tried to tell you they were sitting there trying to say Hunter killed her.
Yeah, but if you pay attention the way the first three that you sent me are talking, right? And then you go and watch a fucking one from fucking new school.
Yeah.
You'll see he's the one that puts that suggestion out there.
Yep.
So that little dirty motherfuckers better not let me find out where the fuck he live at, because I ain't gonna be no fucking stalker. I'm gonna put my fucking size 8.5 up his fucking ass.
He's gonna put his size 8.5 up his ass.
That's crazy.
I'm sure a lot of you don't get that because you don't know men's sizes. His foot's about the size of Brandy's.
Yeah.
8.5. If I had a little bitty ass girl foot, I wouldn't be using that line. Well, stick my size 8.5 up his ass.
I'd look so high and say 12 or 10 or something.
When I heard that shit, I was like, you got to be shitting me. That is your smack talk. And to hear him threaten anybody is amusing. And, you know, I thought of something I would love to do. And this ain't a threat or anything. I would love to see if it would get some views on a YouTube live. John Davis versus Andrew Hiltz in the cage. UFC, me versus Andrew. I'd do it.
You want to get him up?
I would do it for charity. Wouldn't even have to pay me.
Yeah. You wouldn't do that.
If we could set that up, I would do it for free. Don't pay me a dime. And I'll show you where that little 8.5 will fit.
Let's not talk about that. He won't do it.
Oh, I know he wouldn't do it. He would never do it. Well, I don't know. For a right amount of money, he would do it, I'm sure.
What was he saying about
8.5.
They were talking about him did that this summer. Is that what they were saying?
He was saying that somebody insinuated he did that to Summer.
Oh.
He's trying to act like a big fella. 8.5.
It's weird.
He and Ernie would be more equals, yeah. He's a wee little fellow, too.
Ernie.
I seen some, my 11-year-old wears a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, both their boys are, what, 11s?
12 and a half.
I guarantee you my 14-year-old would whoop his ass.
Yeah.
It'd be bad, wouldn't it?
Oh, Chase a big boy.
Well, I mean, I know the older one would too, but I'm telling you, the 14 would.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good night out. I bet you he could bench Andrew.
Probably.
Easy. Probably 2 Andrews. If Andrew could clone himself, he could put one on each side of the bar and work out with him. He's 14.
He's a big boy.
You know what they say about small feet guys? They say it's an indicator. So
No way I would put that out there. But I had an 8.5 shoe size.
8.5 shoes. So if you equal that down to other things, that'd be about a 1 3/4.
That wouldn't bring no women in. That's for sure. Andrew.
Good thing you already got a woman.
Yeah, that would hurt you. Definitely.
My son wears a 14 and my grandson wears a 16.
Wow. Are you talking to boys or men?
A 16 is huge. Are you sure about that? Or
Maybe it's boys.
that's in boys, yeah.
Okay.
He wears an 8.5 in men's, and that's pretty damn little.
Yeah.
And you know, if it's an 8.5, it's an 8. Come on, right?
Probably.
I thought that was so funny. I heard that and I was like, damn, man, he's mad as hell at somebody. And he's like, stick my size 8.5. I was like, shit. What? You gonna go there? If my foot was that little, I wouldn't just volunteer that, would you? As a dude?
Yeah. The good thing, Andrew, you have another kid you're raising. You could change.
Me.
You work on it for that kid, you know? Because he's got custody of it. He needs to be a better dad to it.
I hope you don't tell your other one that they were a mistake.
Yeah, you don't do that, Andrew. That's awful. Isn't it? It's awful.
Going in the chat saying, stop talking about my son. Dolly is a snitch. Now H is a mistake and he wants a DNA test. Wow, just wow.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He can't, I don't know. He just doesn't make any sense, does he?
A DNA test? Of course.
I don't see Allie sleeping around. She probably
Why?
just because.
But Brandy, you're always so nice. Why? Why do you not see that?
I can't say, but she doesn't bring the men in. Probably takes her a while to get a guy like Jose. I don't know if they done anything.
I'm gonna clean it up for the mama joke, but this one reminds me of what you just said. Your mama's so big. After making love, I rolled over twice and was still on the bitch.
Jonathan, that's bad. I'm a big lady, so don't make. Well,
You are not.
I am. I'm curvy. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son's friends blown away by her.
I get hit on by 14-year-old friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite smitten with Chase's mom. Ain't they?
Mm-hmm. Chase's mom got it going on.
Oh.
What song is that? Whose mom has it going on?
Stacy's mom.
Yeah, we'll say Chase's mom.
Chase's mom has got it going on. All I want when Stacy, can't you see what you need? Damn, I can't remember none of that. It's almost certain AH said Allie did a DNA test before she told him about Hunter. It's almost certain. It said Allie did a DNA test before she.
I'm just saying, if like a woman wants child support, that's the first thing they make you do. So I don't know if she might have had that done, because that's the first thing they make you do.
Your mama's so fat when she goes to the beach, she's the only one who gets a tan. I never heard that. 5'1" here, that's width.
That's funny.
That's funny. Annie's voice and H's are so much alike.
Who's H's and Andrews?
I guess.
He's want
Are
to be.
they? I don't
He's
know.
want to be grandpa.
Yeah. It's scary, ain't it?
Yeah. He needs to grow up.
Who?
Or Andrew. I'm sorry. Andrew does. Dixie on here? I haven't seen her.
No, I ain't seen her this morning. Your mama's so fat she's on both sides of the family. That's pretty funny.
Y'all got any questions?
Comments? Why? You feel like it's going slow?
Yeah. I think we're boring sometimes. I try to entertain y'all, but I don't know.
Well, I haven't told them the news yet. And that is, we're going to have to cut down the lives. We're not going to be able to do as many as we have been. Like I said,
it's hurting our channel.
Yeah, it's hurting our channel. We can't get the backup channel to grow. It's hurting our videos, and simply going to have to start working more because my videos aren't getting seen by anyone for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what days, or just go down like twice a week, or maybe I don't know.
Twice or less. I don't know how it works. I just remember him saying he got served papers about Hunter. My timeline was off, but that's what he said. DNA test was done, is my point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably it has already got a DNA test.
Brandy, anyone for any questions? Nice segue. Got us out of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just wish we could all be here. Happy to have Summer back. Thanks for making me laugh, John, Brandy, and Jack.
Well, you're welcome. We can do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the reason we're here in summer. We don't forget about her, but it's hard when there's not a lot of new stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Movement in the case, y'all. You probably know just a lot of drama with other creators right now. That's what's going on, it seems like.
Yeah, now people get mad at us for making fun of other people's drama.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what is there then? Saw a video last night where he said a DNA test is needed. Yeah. If I miss a comment, just put a C in front of it or a Q, and I'll try to catch it on the next go round. Our computer, for some reason, has been acting extremely weird. Look, we're about to lose signal, too.
You
So.
tell him that you were making that video and you had to start all over because it didn't say that.
Oh.
He's having an issue with that, too.
Yeah.
All that time, then he started making his video editing. Got to like almost the end, it erased everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And I swear, I think the first version was better. But I was like 10 minutes from having it completely finished. My computer went off out of nowhere. And usually if that happens, when I bring it back up, it'll say, your last session closed unexpectedly. Do you want to return to it? And I say yes, and I'm right where I was. This time it didn't do that. I had to do the whole thing over. That's why it took longer than usual.
Mm-hmm.
But love the channel and banter between you two, and especially your accents. Thank you, Jennifer Cooley.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Where are you from, Jennifer?
We try to entertain y'all, but sometimes there's just not a lot out there. But we like chatting with y'all. We have the
Yeah.
And a lot of our subscribers are very supportive.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just can't put 20, 30 hours in a week on like a video, though, and nobody watch it.
And it's not y'all's fault. You know? And we're
Yeah.
not bitching about that.
And we're not going away or none of that. We just got to prioritize.
Yeah.
You know, we have kids. We got to make money somehow or another. And until we can
do it full time,
please the algorithm, it's going to be a little, what's the word? We're not going to be able to be on as much. Just can't do it. That video was the last broke the camel's back. I just couldn't believe that. I was so proud of it too. I know.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll pull out of it before too long, because I don't want to have to mow grass 10 yards a day all summer. But our ads are non-existent when you don't get any views.
Yeah. And
it's amazing. Good business sense to evaluate every once in a while. There you go.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're doing the smart thing. Yeah.
True commentary. I get you guys. AIM takes time, a lot of time, and when you get 100 views, it's hurtful. Honestly, LOL. There you go, man. And I mean, how many of you people honestly would spend 20, 30 hours a week and not get nothing out of it and not be upset about that?
Yeah.
You know, what's your second channel? JDTC Live. Pin the thing, can you? We should do that every time we are live, because feels like nobody gives a crap about your work, or they think it sucks and that sucks. I don't feel like that. I just feel like it's the damned algorithm, and we went through this before. It's amazing when it's against you. I don't know what you can do to help it. See other creators talking about the YouTube algorithms giving them problems too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see somebody, and then when you watch somebody do a video where they have put no effort, time, nothing into it,
Just talking about,
just sitting there on talking and has basically, you can tell they're just talking.
Right.
Haven't done any homework. They've watched other people's stuff, and they do a video regurgitating some nonsense and get 20,000 views. It's discouraging.
Mm-hmm. It is. It really is.
I spent weeks processing Latter Day, and I've only had 4 views. Oh God, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Then we would like to have some guests on, but it's hard to find guests that will be, won't hurt your channel.
Well, or just it's hard to find guests we like.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Thank you. You know who.
Thank you. Very nice.
When any guest you have, you're going to have a certain amount of people pissed off about it. That we can live with, right? But I'm not going to have somebody on that there's going to be people get pissed because I had them on and I don't like them that much either.
Right.
What to do?
Because people be mean.
Oh, unless something has changed, we're supposed to be on Reporter Room again.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to tell everybody.
The 4th?
Yeah.
What day is
I
it?
think. Was it the 4th?
It was. Is there 31 days in this month?
Sorry,
I'll have to ask Jessica to see, but I noticed she had some issue the other day that might have changed things. I don't know.
Oh, really?
But we were supposed to be on Reporter Room on the 4th, I think.
I'm probably still.
Most panels you see are just all drama. Yeah, and you know what kills me? You'll have a creator, and they'll have one of these people that they're beefing with, right? And that person will be in their chat, and they'll bring them up, let that person just dog the shit out of them, and then act like you should give them this sympathy because of how the person talked to them.
Mm-hmm. You did it to yourself.
You did it to yourself. You brought them up. And when you bring somebody up, I got a big news flash for people, because I don't know if people don't know this or what. You can take them off at any point you want.
Yeah.
Any point. That's under your control. So don't bring somebody up on your panel, let them talk a ton of shit to you, and then play the victim because they talk shit.
Yeah, you invite them up there.
That's how fake some of these beefs are, and people don't see that. If you really didn't like somebody and you really got upset that they would talk shit to you, don't bring them up.
Yeah.
Don't talk about them constantly.
I think a lot of people do that because they don't think nobody will come up just talking. You know what I mean?
Do what?
They
do it for attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you up on my panel. They don't think people will actually do it, especially somebody they're into it with. I think then somebody does do it, and they
I got ambushed like that.
Yeah, start depending.
Somebody's like, "Well, John Davis, you want to come on up?" I was like, "Well, I sure do." Then I get up there and they sit Ziggy V on me.
Yeah. Then afterwards they were talking bad about it.
And then when I tell Ziggy V that I think she's full of shit, everybody gets mad at me. I didn't ask to talk to her.
Yeah, she was there.
So she jumped on me. I just told her I didn't believe her story. I thought it sounded suspicious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And everybody got mad at me for that. Oh.
They want to believe her, but
people want to be naive and not question anything and think everybody's great people. And
I used to be like that.
A lot of people. I got bad news for you, man. You can't take everybody on their word.
No.
There are bad people out there. Dr. Phil talks about this all the time. It's like you don't have to give anybody the benefit of the doubt anymore. That's not the society we live in. You're not. This isn't 1950 when you could let your kids walk to school. It's not the world we live in. People will do crazy, underhanded shit, and especially if you just refuse to question anything they say. And that's what they do. All these people that peddle all this bullshit, they all have something that they put out there so you can't question it, right? There's something wrong with them. They're sick. they had something happen to them in their past. Whatever. They always present something like that. And that way, if you question that person, you're a horrible person.
Yeah, they'll bring that up.
How could you question them? It's a built-in self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Too much bullshit channels out there in YouTube land, and they're growing by the day. Ain't they?
Yeah. Definitely, I agree.
And I'm guessing, because remember, me and you've asked this many a times, why people stream for 8-10 hours a day.
I don't get it.
It's got to just be because the longer that cash app scrolls across the screen or whatever, the more opportunity there is. That's the only thing I can figure out.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. The other night I woke up and somebody's streaming 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, Brandy goes
Like
into somebody's live at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Doing lives all night.
And it was two pretty well-known creators in the middle of the night, and there's 500 people in there listening to them regurgitate the same old shit.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't get it. That's why y'all noticed we ain't been putting out a ton of videos lately. There's, you know, a lot of people like the reaction videos.
We might start doing a lot of those.
But now people are like, oh man, how you call yourself true crime? Because
you can call yourself whatever you want.
it's my channel. I named it.
Yeah.
What to tell y'all, I am not going to keep making
videos
that's been made by 50 people 500 times.
And don't add nothing to her case or hers in any way.
We're going to start adding more cases, what we got to do.
Yeah.
You know?
More missing kids or missing people. Yeah, I agree.
Got to. Because I don't even know what we're talking about now. And you got all these people now. I haven't looked because it's nonsense, but I guarantee if I asked you guys, has people already said this or that about what happened to Jose? I guarantee they have.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked?
Mm-mm.
I haven't. Y'all let me know. Has somebody already come out and made some outrageous claim about
what happened to him?
What happened with Jose? I guarantee you somebody has. And I guarantee you tons of people are believing it.
I heard somebody said somebody called the morgue. They told him he was there.
I have less of a problem with that than calling his family.
Yeah.
You know, if the morgue's willing to spit out information, that's questionable why they would do that. But calling the family is just, especially misrepresenting who you are or your relationship with him.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Yeah. And then recording it too for other people to hear it.
Oh, well, that's the only point of calling, so you can make a video.
Mm-hmm. Content.
I think most people are going numb on Jose currently. Maybe they are. I'm shocked.
They're going what? Not saying much.
A lot of people, I'm not seeing where anybody's saying they've seen much.
Maybe they got smart and, learned their lessons. Shouldn't be talking unless you definitely know what's going on.
Sheriff called Hawkins County to ask if Jose died.
Who did?
Why Hawkins County? I don't think the morgue would tell you cause of death. I wouldn't think they would tell anybody much of anything.
With HIPAA laws and rules, I don't,
Well, does HIPAA apply after death?
I think it applies. Maybe, I don't know. It applies when you're alive. Nobody can get your medical information.
I still can't find an obit for him. Well, you would think the family would have put one of those
Last time I looked, I couldn't find one, but it was real early. I haven't tried since then. I'm sure if there was one, somebody would be doing a video on it. Maybe they haven't put one out there yet.
Do I need to go in some chats and promote your channel? Maybe run some traffic your way?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Who's that?
Suzette. I don't know though. A lot of these chats would probably just provoke some hate your way.
Mhm.
I found one, but it was super shady, and I don't think it was real.
Oh, really?
There should be one by now, though.
Yeah.
What state did he may ever determine what state he was in at the time?
I'm not for sure.
Jose going to get pinned for somewhere he can't defend himself now. See, I'm thinking that might be a lot of that going on, you know.
Yeah.
And unless the family's willing to fight over it, people can be able to get away with saying a whole lot of shit. I'm thinking, and I'm thinking it's only a matter of time. Only thing that's stopping them right now is somebody told them that it would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because I don't think most of them knew.
Yeah.
Do you? I really don't.
Right. I wonder why Candace is in Georgia. I don't get it. Shoot, you know what I mean? And she hasn't been on camera on lives.
I don't know.
I'd like to know. Does anybody know what's going on with her?
Well, what's the latest on Candace? Has anybody heard? Is it still she's with Ernie's ex-girlfriend? I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Are death certificates public record?
Yes, I think they are. Pretty sure they are.
Yeah. I would think.
I could Google it. I don't think
But
it's
you-
in there. Let me see.
Some person paid the cost and sent the name of more to a creator. Staying with Tiffany. She's probably been told to shut her mouth. Remember that song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia? Just saying, LOL. She's with her friend Kathy, I think. Well, last I heard, she wasn't with Kathy no more, unless she's went back. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're available to the public. It says on here.
I tell you though, man, you know, with people like after her the way they are, she's going to find it hard to find a whole lot of people that's going to be willing to have that brought to their front door.
Yeah, they're public record, it said.
Hello, I was just wondering who first reported that Jose had passed. I would say it was probably Justin on And Justice for All. He had the best relationship. I seen it on a creator that I trust a lot. That's the reason that I believe it.
Yeah.
I really think that person wouldn't have said it if she didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody could be fooled. It makes you wonder though if I tell you, if somebody would have made that up, I don't know how it looks like that. Well, I don't know. I'm not even guessing anymore. Shit, I think would ruin you. Don't seem to hurt you in a lot of these cases, but I don't know. I wouldn't think he would do that. Would you?
Make it up? I hope not.
Because he seemed to like Jose.
Yeah.
Maybe he could do it and say, well, you know, I want to keep people off of him. Who knows? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying anything.
It doesn't surprise, you know.
Nothing would shock me.
Yeah.
Well, we heard the entire 911 call from June 15th. All I can find is the dispatcher talking, not the
Yeah.
callers. And that there's a reason because that hasn't been out. I don't know. I've speculated on that. I don't know. I guess as long as the case still is open, they would never have to release it. They could say it was part of the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I like to listen to it.
I know a lot of stuff you can go on a Freedom of Information Act and get it. I don't think though if I don't know. And I'm sure somebody's tried that. If not, I might try it. We'll have to look into. Ain't that how you get stuff like that? Like do
Mhm.
the Freedom of Information Act? Can you get a 911 call if it's not part of evidence? You reckon? Surely somebody's already tried that.
Well, I found something. Let's see here. Jose Roman Summerwell's obituary news. Cause of death, according to online obituary. On Thursday, May 26, 2022, Jose Roman has passed away. However, his cause of death was not disclosed in the obituary. So somebody else, an article saying there is one.
Who's the article from?
Let's see here. Topinfoguide.com. I don't know.
What is it?
Top Info Guide. It's saying. And there's another one. Those first two are. It's saying the 26th.
I've seen somewhere where you can search obituaries. I can't remember. Hey, sorry I'm late. Fell back asleep. I worked late last night. We was wondering where you at, Dixie. We already been asking.
Yeah. We didn't see you.
Doesn't hurt to try to request it. Worst thing they can say is no.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate he passed away. That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm hoping law enforcement had questioned him real good. I don't know. I guess they did, but
I'm sure they have.
got a written statement if they need to use it, you know. If they do bring the case to trial.
I don't know who this is, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it lately. Is they'll play videos and pause it, and if something's blurry, they'll say, "Look, there's somebody's face right there. Do you see it?" And then they'll have audios and say, "Listen, do you hear that? Have you seen that?"
Mm-mm.
They're saying somebody's been doing that, and it's gotten like really crazy what they're insinuating and stuff.
Who is it?
I don't know. I've seen people mention it like a few times in different places. You don't know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Somebody says they're seeing these videos where they're basically seeing stuff and trying to convince people that it's summer and other things and saying like, I don't know. I'm sure somebody's seen it that knows what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They're saying some creator does that, and they'll say that they see her in a picture or something like that. Which I get emails where people see things in pictures all the time, and I take a look at them. If you mess with filters enough, you can pretty much make a face out of anything, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't want you to name the channel. I was just wondering if you knew who I was talking about.
Do they?
Somebody does. This case has been going on so long, the crazies have latched on. Yeah.
I'm trying new shit.
Is that who it is? Helen someone? Okay.
Who is it?
It's WCIA News.
No.
Which I didn't know that's who it was because I think everybody knows who that is. I didn't know that's what they did.
You go there for crazy news, not true news.
But I know, like, people come and I can tell that's what they've been watching because they'll tell me some wild, outlandish theory. That's what is getting to me that makes shit really hard, is trying to keep the story straight for people who have been influenced by that kind of shit.
People don't understand just because it's on YouTube don't mean it's true. And a lot of people take anything, you know, and believe that that's true.
You know, a lot of people think that, you know, with this Ziggy thing, I shouldn't be calling this out. That's the reason I'm calling it out, is because it affects so many people's belief, you know? And it gets told from person to person as truth, and that's why this outlandish stuff gets called in. And then some people that are seeing this are thinking it's gospel and calling it in as tips. That's what hurts Summer's case.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody making anything up is hurting Summer's case.
Yeah, and people supporting, you know,
And
that idea.
Exactly.
And they're like, "You're so bad if you defend, or if you tell the truth. You know, if you're saying they're lying, you're a horrible person." You know, that's just crazy.
I think a lot of people don't get that, and this hurts her case a lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine how much time law enforcement has wasted on some bullshit tip that somebody called in after seeing something on YouTube and thought for sure. And, you know, the people calling in the tips might have the best intentions possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
They believe it, they call it in, then the next thing you know, law enforcement's wasting time with some bullshit. That's why I get so upset about it. Anything taking away resources at this point is a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because as y'all know as well as I do, there's not a ton of people working on Summer's case right now that we know of. Would you agree to that?
I agree.
Like the lead detective only seems like he works on it a few hours in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's one person. So anything he's working on that isn't legitimate is, think about it. You know, say something gets called in and it takes him 2 weeks to find out it's bullshit. That's 2 weeks
Wasted.
that's gone by wasted on working on Summer's case. People don't seem to get that.
All right. It's taken away from her case.
I think if people truly understood how bad of an effect bullshit can have on ever finding out what's happened to Summer, maybe they wouldn't be as supportive and as gullible to buy some of this shit.
Really, it comes down, do you really care about a little girl finding her, or are you just trying to exploit the case as much as possible?
You don't care about finding her if you're putting shit out that's not true.
I agree. And you probably know it, and you do it anyways.
Well, some of this I know they know, and they're still doing it. And I'm not talking about one certain person. So that tells, and people don't see it.
Like, I couldn't do it because I would feel guilty if I really, you know, knew the information might not be true. I wouldn't put it out there. You know, I would have to know 100%. And a lot of these people don't. And they don't even research what they're trying to put out there before they do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you don't put something out, you need to make sure it's 100% accurate.
That's like what I put out yesterday. I don't doubt any part of the video I made. Because I spent a ton of time finding that.
Or you can put the info out there and let people make their own opinions, but you don't need to assume either way.
And I cross-referenced 20 things to make sure I had the right person.
Right. Yep.
You know?
That's what took so long, yeah.
Because I was not going to put something out there that I wasn't confident in. And that takes a lot of time and effort. And then, you know, if I wanted to tell a big bullshit story and lie, I could have done it in a 10th of the time and probably got 20 times more views. I'm telling y'all, it doesn't pay to be honest. It will in the long run, though.
Yeah.
You know, because I still believe eventually we're going to find out
what happened
to Summer. And when we do, everybody that has just invented this or that, it's going to be obvious. It's going to come out. But I still go back to, do you think it will make a difference? I really don't think it'll hurt people as bad as you think, because I think the people that follow them are so blind they'll still not see it.
Yeah.
You know?
So people only see what they want to see. truthfully, you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
You got that right. Because, I mean, I always go back to the Rose thing because I thought that was the most obvious to me.
People
And
still
the
believe
people
that.
that are so behind that and believe it, I mean, it's amazing.
And they know it's, I don't know. They try to say it's true. But it's not.
I'll still defend it. I heard something the other day, and I heard this, so I can't say if it's true or not. Somebody did tell me, though, there during the Rose debacle, that her ex-husband tried to call in and say, or did call in or somehow communicated
It was on the track.
that was Rose's cousin.
And they wouldn't.
And they wouldn't have him.
No, they wouldn't have him up. They wouldn't acknowledge him.
Yeah, and they wouldn't acknowledge him saying that. That apparently he knew who that was.
Yeah. They just kept on going with it.
Now, like I said, I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't personally see it, but I was told that by somebody that usually
Knows their stuff.
knows their shit.
Truthful. Y'all probably know what channel we're talking about. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have that channel, a shout out, kind of made me lose some respect for him. What channel, Suzette? Who gave who a shout out? I missed it. Did you get it?
Mm-mm. Don B gives probably the craziness. Crazy.
No.
Crazy critters. Whatever you call it.
Really? What y'all doing for Memorial Day? What we gonna do? I told them we's out propane. We're gonna go get some propane if we're gonna use the grill.
Yeah. Thank y'all for being here this morning.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming.
Take a time out of your old day. What'd they say? Anybody?
Nobody said, yeah.
Who told you that? About
I was in the chat too. That's what I saw too. Okay. That's wild.
That's not right.
They're telling people to search their outbeing barns, etc. for him, but they did find him crazy. The helicopter flying with spotlight for hours. You know, me and the kids was outside yesterday tossing the baseball around, and the cops went by my house like 10 damn times. I told Brandy when we walked in later, I said, lock it down. They're looking for somebody. And when we had our 2 episodes of people walking into our house, it's been on Sunday both times.
Yeah.
And what was yesterday?
Sunday.
My son's funny. I said, we might want to lock the doors. He's like, yeah, you know what happens on Sundays?
You tell them about our 2 experience. No.
I had never told the story.
No, I don't think so.
One day I was at my grandma's mowing grass. I come home and I had gotten out of the car and Brandy was out in the yard messing with her flowers. And I had just gotten there. I told her hi and whatever. And my son walks out.
Bradley.
Yeah, our oldest son, Bradley, he walks out and he says, Dad, there's some dude in the house. Some old dude in the house. I said, what do you mean there's a dude in the house? I said, an old guy walked in the door.
He's naked.
No, he didn't tell me that at the very first. No, he didn't, because I asked him if it was the landlord.
Okay.
I was like, was it not the landlord, but the guy we bought the house from? Because that's the only person I could think of that could be walking into my house. Not that he would do that. He's a great dude. If you're watching, we're buddies. We're tight. I ain't saying it was you, but I couldn't. I don't know why that even come to my mind.
Right.
But he's like, no, some guy, I don't know who he is, and he's naked. I said, what? I thought he was bullshitting me, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't even hit the alarm yet. I was like, it wasn't even registering. And then I was like, quit bullshitting. That ain't funny. And eventually it set in on me that he wasn't bullshitting. There was somebody in our house.
He went up the stairs.
I walk in the house. There's nobody. I walk up the stairs, and there's one of my sons in there, he walked him down the steps and he said, "There's some dude in the bedroom." And I was like, holy shit.
I scared death.
I go in there and the mattress is kind of askew from their bunk bed. And there is some dude laying in the floor. And I was like, holy shit. So I tell the kids, get out. I go get my gun. I come back. I pull the mattress off and there he is. And I'm like, dude, you better get the hell up and get out of my house right now. And I feel like he was so doped up or whatever that he thought, as long as I don't move, he can't see me. Because he was sitting there with his eyes open, not moving. I didn't even know if he was breathing. And that's what I got the feeling was. He was so trashed, he felt like if he didn't move, I wouldn't see him, you know? Oh, it was such a mess. I ended up screaming. I got the gun pointed at this dude.
Well, the cops were down here because somebody had called. Somebody took off their clothes down here at the tunnel where we live. And the cops were down there looking anyway. So I ran out the door and got them. They didn't know what I was saying, but they brought the dogs in. There's cops just a little bit down the road. Thank goodness.
So I'm sitting there watching him, and I see that the cops are outside. So I just start walking out. And then I got a gun in my hand, and I see two cops, and I'm like, easy, don't shoot me. But somehow they knew I wasn't the issue. Well, I guess because they was looking for the dude, they knew what he looked like. And they went up, man, had the dogs up there, and they're sitting there screaming. You can hear them screaming at the guy. I don't know what they did to get him out. I think they ended up having to pull him out physically, manually drag his ass out. And that cop told me, man, he was like, should have shot him. I'd have shot him. I was like,
So he was doped up. I guess he was thinking the cops were after him to run in our house, the first house he seen him.
And the mind-boggling shit is we don't live in a bad neighborhood. A year later, it happened again.
Different person.
On a Sunday. This dude that lives beside me now, our neighborhood is nice, but this dude's shady as hell. I don't know. He's not a good dude. He had some guy at his house, or no, some dude had got dropped off to go to his house. Well, our houses are similar, I guess, right? This dude comes in, walks in, lays down on my couch, passed out. I walk in there.
Are you kidding us?
Are you kidding me? This dude is hammered. I eventually get him out. I curb stomped him on the porch.
He kept on trying to get in our house.
Yeah, he kept trying. He wouldn't stop. So eventually I got tired of it and opened the door, went outside and was curb stomping the shit out of him. The cops come. You should have shot him. I said, yeah, man. I just am not going to kill somebody that I'm not threatened by.
No. He's messed up too.
And I didn't want my kids to see that, you know. But this dude was hammered on drugs.
Yeah.
What are the odds, though, that would happen to people twice and both times on a Sunday?
Yeah. We start locking our doors during the day now.
Yeah.
Got to. We got cameras now. But still, it's weird.
And then we find out this asshole, the one that walked in the second time, had died in dude's driveway a couple of weeks before.
They had to bring him back.
They had the cop that come in when he was in my house and I talked to him had said that he had to give him the Narcan.
Passed out cold.
Yeah. That's why I have a 103-pound watchdog. Yeah.
Harley's going off on the second guy.
Oh, yeah. Harley was trying to eat the second dude.
Yeah. We
had to put her in the house. She was ready to kill him. She was
That's
crying.
how we figured out there's somebody we were in here and heard the dog barking, wouldn't quit.
Yeah.
Guy in there sitting on the freaking couch. Passed out.
I'm telling you, man.
That's why I won't stay by myself here.
Don't ever think you're safe at home, because you're not. And I don't give a damn where you live at. And come to find out, it happened to my buddy. This had happened to him too before. Some dude had come into his house. And, you know, to be honest, one time when I was younger, Me and my buddies was drinking. Well, I was living with my parents, and they hadn't been to that house but like once or twice before, and it's dark. It's way late at night. They pull up. I'm gonna go run in, grab some money, and run right back out. So I'm on a mission, right? I walk in the house. I go to my bedroom. I flick on the light. I look down. There's a girl sleeping in the bed. And I'm like, what is this girl doing in my room? And then I look around and I'm like,
Oh.
this ain't my room. This ain't my house. I'm in the wrong damn house.
He could have got shot. Some
And-
guy and some.
Yeah, and to be honest, if I would have got shot, I would have deserved it.
Yeah.
Because if I would have catch some dude in the middle of the night standing in my little girl's room, I would expect them, they would get dealt with.
Yeah. He could have thought during the day too.
Yeah.
Even in the good neighborhoods.
What's crazy though, this was in the middle of the night, like 2:30 when I walked into the house. I don't know why that dude didn't have his door locked. I walked right in, and the houses were similar, and the layout was exactly the same. I walked right to where my bedroom should have been. And I tell you, man, there ain't never been so much fear in my heart as there was when I realized I was in the wrong house. I was like, I'm going to get killed. Especially when I realized I was in somebody's daughter's bedroom. Horrible. I like my doors now. After this winter, I had someone in here, snow melted off, someone's boots at my door, creeped me the F out, just me and Riley here.
Oh my. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
And I didn't like guns before, but I'm glad we have one now.
Hey, gotta have whatever it takes to. Yeah, Barbara, you're right. It did.
Thank goodness I wasn't here by myself. I wouldn't know what to do.
Oh,
I guess the best thing you can do is just get out of the house, get your phone, get out of the house.
yeah. Yeah.
And call.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't confront the person if you don't have to.
Right.
I just did it because, the first time, I was scared for the kids, and the second time, I had finally had enough of it.
And he wouldn't go.
He kept beating on my door, and it finally got to the point where I was like, what am I doing? I'm sitting here in my house worried about some asshole on my porch. It won't quit beating on my door. I was like, this is going to get dealt with. And what was amazing about it was I went outside and started kicking his ass, and all of a sudden I see a foot come in. My son was kicking the shit out of the dude too.
He shouldn't got that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't quit it.
But the guy wouldn't stop, man. He wasn't hearing it. He was determined he was at the right house, and he thought in his mind his daughters were in the house, he says.
Yeah, I was thinking, just think, people, and they were both doing some kind of drug. But
Yeah.
they could have came in here with a weapon, killed, it would have been
Yeah.
bad. That's scary, very scary situation.
Yeah, I'm lucky it wasn't Truthus Maximus, and I would deserve buckshot and dog bite wounds because that was my fault. Like I said, I'm glad nothing did happen to me, but if it would have, I would have deserved it. My mom went to a house looking around at the furniture like it was an antique store. LOL. The people said, "May I help you?" She then realized it wasn't an antique store.
Oh my God.
Oh, that'd be so funny, wouldn't it? Some
Yeah.
lady just walking through your house being like,
Oh,
this is nice. How much for the vase?
why are you
The hell are you doing in my house, lady?
I've gone in somebody else's car, but
Brandy started putting groceries in somebody's car one time.
yeah, COVID fog.
Yeah.
Thank God I realized that before they come out and got them out. That would have been bad.
You have a good day too, Selena. I'm telling you though, man, like seriously, you never know, man. It's what your fate is. Like I could have died the night off just a dumb drunken mistake,
Yeah. Scary.
But like this shit in the middle of a day on a Sunday, who sees that coming?
I guess where our house is like on a corner, the first one you see, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, why it's our house.
Scary stuff.
That's why I thought for sure yesterday that was going to end up happening. I made us keep all the doors locked, everything. I thought was going to happen again. I have a shotgun, but not here. My uncle loaded shells with rock salt, just such an occasion. Yeah, that's what I'd like to have. Something that wouldn't kill somebody, but it damn sure make them get out. Happy Memorial Day. Also thankful for all the served who would never get, all them that gave their lives for our freedom. God bless. Yes. Amen to that. God bless everybody that lost their life protecting ours.
Yeah.
I'm late. I had a drunk outside my kitchen window sleeping. I kicked his leg and handed him water and told him to keep moving on. Wow. Today? Or you just late today? I've done that too, Brandy. Couldn't figure out why my key wouldn't start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing. COVID fob.
Yeah, it's embarrassing to do it, but it'd be even more embarrassing if the person whose car it was is there and being like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
You know?
What are you doing? I'm just putting the groceries in my car. This is not your car, lady.
I think I've went to get in the wrong car before.
It's easy to do, or open up the door.
But it's always been a case of it was the exact same looking car as exact model and everything as mine and parked right beside mine, you know?
Yeah, similar.
Nancy, I jumped in front of my sister's car. Wasn't her.
That's funny.
Oh, that's great. I think everybody's pulled that. You know what?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier too. Is on Memorial Day. It's weird how at an age you start being the one that goes to the graveyard and puts the flowers. We're about to that age now. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
They always. I tell you what, my sister takes care of my dad's grave. It's always. I think she overdoes it. It kind of looks crowded sometimes, but she always takes him
Stuff out there
and does it upright.
Yeah, because what was he in the Army or Navy?
Went through them all for you and didn't get it.
Which one?
My dad had a Navy coffin.
Navy.
It was nice. Had the seal on top of it and everything. It was really nice. Be safe today and see y'all on Wednesday night. Happy Memorial Day. You too, Dixie. Have a good day.
Yeah, everybody have a good day. Relax. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Take a break. Kick back. Do some cooking out. Spend some time with family. You know. Anybody that wants to have your stuff in have an addition to Summer's video I'm making. I asked people to send in clips and all that stuff. Try to get those in. I've gotten a couple, but I want to have it nice and completed way before the 15th so we can all see it. Jennifer, I got yours. You're already in. I've already started it. I'm just trying to have it to where I can add people's as they send it in. Your contribution was nice, Jennifer. It looks good.
So what kind of clips? Just about?
Just want to say, we would never give up hope, Summer. I burn a candle for you. Whatever you want, whatever you want to contribute, I'll add it as long as it's respectful and
Summer's case, yeah.
Right.
For her year missing.
Right.
Anniversary. That's bad.
Yeah. I didn't think we'd make it to no year.
Me either. When I started following the case.
At the very beginning, I really felt like it would be wrapped up in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked we're at a year. I really didn't see it going this far.
Me too.
I don't know what that means for the case, but you got to think it's not good. What format do you want stuff for Summer's visual, photo, audio, video, etc.? Any of that. Jennifer sent in a picture, and I'm going to add it. If you want to send in a video clip, I'll add that. However you want to do it, whatever you feel like you want, however you want to make it
We'll
anything,
make it work.
and I'll make it work. Just whatever you want to do, whatever
Dedicated.
whatever, yeah. It's going to be for summer, and hopefully, maybe she sees it.
You can make a clip of yourself saying something, or you can, do something on the computer,
yeah.
a message and her picture or something like that.
Maybe there's a picture or something that you think is appropriate, whatever. I'll make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it does take me a long time to edit, I have gotten fairly good at it. Right?
Yep.
Y'all doing a visual video for Michael Vaughn as well? His 1 year near, sadly, as well. Yes.
We should.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
forgot. When's his in July?
July 27th, I think. Pretty sure. Are you guys going to the vigil? No.
We're staying here doing our own thing.
Yeah, we're going to do it. Well, we're going to do probably a short live that day just for that, and play the video for everybody and stuff. And there's no way I'd go there. Now what I'm hearing now, it seems like people are talking about they're going to be giving tours, having meet and greets. If that's true, I couldn't get far enough away from that. I might even go further away to not be any part of that, because we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. All right, guys, we're out.
Thank y'all for.
Thanks everybody for coming, and thanks everybody for making us part of your Memorial Day.
Yeah, and supporting us.
Yeah, and supporting us. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, as of now. Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get you a date and time about the reporter room, so y'all can.
Yeah.
You guys would know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to get in touch with Jessica from the reporter room and see. And when I do, I'll make a post. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for coming.
See you later.
We'll see you later.